Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Welcome back to my channel here on TikTok and YouTube, MHMS Dream Builders. Do I sound like a newscaster or a radio DJ or whatever it is? Today is Wednesday, 17th of April 2024, third day of the trading week. Just to share with you the updates for today and trades taken and my analysis so far and potentially for tomorrow. Let's dive into the charts. As you can see here, I'm in the 15-minute time frame. I'm going to open H4. What I'm going to do is I am going to remove all this current candlestick and focus on this one, which was formed last night at 1 AM. Okay, and I'm going to share with you candlestick by candlestick on the movements of candlestick movement, the technique of candlestick movement for multi-time frame analysis to gauge the direction and also the breakouts of individual time frame 4 and 3. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move this little rocket here and this box also. I'm just gonna move it away. Blue box is my 1 hour box, red box is my 15-minute box, yellow line is my H4. Okay, so let's start back here at this morning. Sorry, this was created this morning. Yeah, at 2100 yesterday. During 2100 to 1 AM, there was a movement and it closed in such position. Okay, highest shadow of H4, lower shadow of H4. And then what do? I would always measure, right? Measure this pip range. This is about 350 pips, 352 pips. Okay, like I wrote there lah, 338. Excuse me. I'm just put that 352, right? Yeah. Buy, follow arah, follow the arah, follow the direction. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Follow the direction of the green candle, which is a buy. Okay, bullish. Bias for H4 is bullish. Okay. So what I want to look for, I want to focus on buys, only on buys for today, right? So this candle was formed yesterday at 9 PM. Between 9 PM to 1 AM this morning, this candle was formed, right? So let's see the next candlestick open. Okay, before that, let me just explain. Whenever a zone is created, I will measure. After I measure, I already know the direction, right? So what was my direction? My direction was to buy, right? Was to buy. I need to focus on a buy today. And then there's these two lines here. You can see 50 and 38.2. These are my Fibonacci levels. Okay, retracement levels. I'm just going to draw it here. You can see this line was drawn on the 50% line, and this other line was drawn on the 38.2% line. Alright. Why am I sneezing? Alright, so when a zone is created, there's always three possibilities, three scenarios or three possibilities, right? Number one, price may continue to go up towards that direction, which is a buy. Scenario number two, or possibility number two, price will want to retrace. Price will want to retrace all the way down to the 50% level before shooting back up, or price will want to come all the way down to 38.2 before going back up. Scenario number three would be price will come all the way down to lower shadow of H4 before coming back up. Alright. Okay, so in this case, let's see where price will lead to. Okay, so technically I would want price to come back down here, here, or continue to go up. The problem now, we do not know where it's gonna go, right? We are not we do not have a crystal ball. We cannot see the future. We cannot predict, but all we can do is we can analyze the probability of where price may want to go, thanks to all the technology and all the tools that's given to us in all the platforms that we use for trading these days. Okay, technically everybody can become a millionaire these days. There's so many ways of making money, not just trading. I'm talking about the technology of the internet, the social media, the YouTube, automation, drop shipping, FBA, Amazon. I don't know, there's so many. But if you can equip yourself with the knowledge of trading, the opportunities are seamless. It's just beyond words. Those who are successfully right now in trading, they will understand what I'm trying to say. Put the effort to good use. Make it worthwhile, the effort of whatever you're doing, the money that you're earning from all the jobs, the work that you do outside, whatever it is. It has to compensate well with the effort that's placed in, I feel. Okay, it's not about working hard anymore. It's all about working smart, leveraging on people, leveraging on tools and technologies, and leveraging on people's money to make more money. You know what I'm trying to say. Let's get back to it. So there's three possibilities. Price can continue to go up, come back to this level, or all the way down here to come back up, right? So we do not know where, but we can somehow identify through analysis of multi-time frame. Okay, this was in H4. Now I'm going into H1. What I want to see, I want to look out for buys, right? I want to look out for buys. Now how do I look for that? Now in H1, okay, I'm going to H1's time frame. Okay, here we go. In H1, let's see the next candlestick open. Okay, so this is lower shadow H4, higher shadow H4, right? In H1, when this candle created, this is the last current candle that broke the previous H1 zone. This was last previous H1 zone. So my H1 zone is always drawn by, oh shoot, a red box. Okay, like this. Hey, sorry, not red box, a blue box. I always choose blue. And then this candlestick broke above, right? Broke above the high, the body broke the high. That became, right, the current H1. And then this became the current H1 after that, right? This was this morning, right, at 1 a.m. The following candlestick that opened, it opened and closed back inside the H1 zone still, right? So no trade, correct? Let's go again. No trade. Alright, look at that. Same thing, tried to break but closed back inside, right? Let's go to the next candle. Still nothing, right? So all I want to do, look at that. Okay, so there was a breakout on H1 at what time? At 8 p.m. today, just now, right? Am I right? 8 p.m. today, just now, correct? Okay, so there was a breakout this evening. So I'm just going to draw this line there. So this became the H1 zone. Now can you see in H4, okay, before this candle happened, right, can you see how price rejected at the 50% level and also rejected at around 38.2% level? So guys, these are the areas of interest where price always retraces 50%, and these are also the areas where all the gurus in TikTok, Instagram, wherever give out their signals in an intraday trade. These are the common areas. Okay, look at that, 50%. Everybody in the whole damn goddamn world is looking at the same goddamn chart in XAUUSD. They are probably trading similar ways, especially Fibonacci retracements. So these rejections are all Fibonacci retracements on the 50% zones. Okay, so back to where I want to highlight. H1 did a breakout, right? So this now is the H1 zone, no longer up here just now earlier, right? So what I want to do, I want to wait for a H1 to break above for me to get a better confirmation for my sell entries. Alright, at this point of time, I'm not putting any entries yet, though I can always make entries here. I used to do a lot of entries at these areas, but sometimes it plays me out because this method, I can tell you, works about 70 to 75% most of the time. There are times where it breaks all the way down, come back up, or come back halfway, go back up. So this area, 70-75% does work, okay? But I'm at the point where I do not want to float so much anymore. I want to be more precise in my entries. Zero float, as they say. So I want to be more precise at my entries, more confluences, okay? Fibonacci alone is not enough. So, okay, back to H1, yeah? H1, what I want to see, I want to look for a breakout above. So there is no breakout above, it was a breakout at the bottom, below. So, no entry yet, okay? Let's move on. Still try to break inside, try to break below, and then went back inside, right? Still around the 38.2 area, right? Okay, now you can see it broke, right? It broke across above, so that became the new H1 zone. That happened just now at 1500. Why just now is it 2000 lah? So this candlestick just happened at 1 PM. The first H1 breakout just now. This one, I think this one, yeah. Was it? I'm just gonna rewind again. Yeah, H1 earlier on was this box. It happened. This one broke at 1 PM. Sorry, at 1 PM, this candlestick broke. So that became the new H1 candle. Can you see where am I drawing? Okay, it's this candlestick, yeah. What happened to my pen? The pen tool is missing. Anyway. Alright, so I want to wait for a breakout above. Okay, so there's no breakout, so we carry on. Let's go, move on. So there was a breakout. Okay, technically I'll mark this zone now, right? Correct? Candlestick movement, right? Candlestick by candlestick. So once there was a breakout, I want to go into a 15-minute time frame. Okay, so this is a 15-minute time frame, and this is a 1 hour box, right? So there was 4 15-minute candles to make 1 hour, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 50, 50, 15 is 1, right? 1 hour. So now I will want to mark my 15-minute box, which was this was the one that broke it. This whole thing broke it, right? So this is my 15-minute box. I'm going to make it red color. Now, as soon as it breaks above, do you think I'm going to enter? Okay, 50-50, okay? I may enter, may not enter. Why? Because price is at its highest shadow of H4 already. There is a high potential price can still continue to go up. But then it was at just now the price happened at 445. Okay, 430, 445 there was a breakout. I could actually make a buy entry here. But I was very careful. I didn't want to make an entry because it's safer to make my entry at the lower area. But because it broke H1, that's quite a good sign that it's going to continue to H4's high, which is here. So let's see where it went. I made an entry today somewhere. Actually, wait. I did make an entry here. Okay, retrace back half. We went up. Where did I make my entry? Sorry, I made my entry somewhere here today. Why did I do that? Okay, rewind a little bit, okay? Okay, so I was saying 50% Fibonacci level, this area, the 38.2 level area for rejection, right? So this area, like I said, 70 to 75% for an entry. So I did make an entry here. My apologies. I made 2 entries today, one during the London session and one more in the New York session. So London session just now at 3:30, before 3:30, yeah, I think it was right here. Or was it here? I can't recall. But because it fell onto my Fibonacci level, I made my 15-minute zone here. Okay, I'm just going to show you roughly where I made my entry. I think it was here. So the moment there was a breakout, I moved my zone and immediately I made an entry regardless will I float or not, because I know price will go up. Okay, the thing is, when price broke above, I have a risk of about this box, 40 pips of risk for me to take. If it breaks and close, I would cut loss. But technically, usually, always, most of the time, price will continue to go after the 15-minute breakout, because H4 was a buy direction, remember? Because of that, M15, whenever it close and try to go above, it will still be a buy, even though H1 did not do a breakout yet. Okay, so that was my first entry this afternoon. Alright, so we continue. Okay, price went up here, all the way up here, and then the 15-minute broke below. Okay, even more now, I have to stay back and wait, because I'm looking for breakouts above, not below. Okay, so well, some of you wondering, hey, I can do a counter trend sell here. You can, but you got to be really careful and monitor, okay, every movement. Now you can see price was coming back down, right? So now I'm going to go back to H1 and monitor for a breakout lower, so that I'll wait for it to come lower for it to come back up. Get it? So okay, H1 broke and closed back inside, so not counted. Hey, this is the current price already. What was it I want to show you guys? Oh, I moved 1 hour too fast. Okay, so when 1 hour broke just now here, 9 o'clock. Okay, over here. Okay, when 1 hour broke, wait, shoot, I'm trying to make a video here and so much things going on. Okay, 1 hour broke here, so I know there was a breakout, right? I know 1 hour broke above. Okay, H1 direction, H4 direction was a buy. So next I want to see is H1's breakout above. So this candlestick broke it, right? After it broke, right, I would want to go into 15-minute. In 15-minute, there's a lot of 15-minute candle, right? So I'll wait. Same thing, I'll do all this movement one by one again. Move again, all the way down. You can see, right? This one became the lower shadow, higher shadow. And then this candlestick broke below, right? This one went down. Okay, now can you see which level is it at now? It's around the 50% and 38.2% level. Alright, even though it's not at the bottom here is very safe to enter, right? But we know, because 352 pips is a very strong buy. Okay, magic number from 74. If you see my previous video, it has to be above 74. So this is 352, very strong buy for H4. H4's candlestick range is about 80 pips. This is 300 pips, not logic. So it's very huge. So it's a very strong buy. Okay, so in 15 minutes, I would want to wait for a breakout like this one. Okay, so the moment this one broke, I would bring this zone back up. I would make an entry immediately right here. Okay, you can see crossing above 15 minute candlestick movement. Okay, I made an alert here in TradingView. Okay, so when this thing alerted me, I checked my phone. I told my friend said, hey, I'm going to buy now. You guys can proceed with the monitor together with me. So I made entry, and I also mentioned, but whatever it is, there'll be about a 44 pips risk. Okay, look at that, it's 47, 46 around there. Alright, so there'll be a risk there. If it cuts and break below and closes, I will take my cut loss. Otherwise, it'll go up. So at 9:15, it went up a bit. It went down a bit. It was floating a bit at 9:15, and at sharp 10 p.m. 9:30 p.m. when this candle opened, it shot up about at least 20 pips. In total, we managed to secure 27 pips on the US session. So this became the new zone. And my friend was also saying, where should we TP? I said H4 candle usually about 40-50 pips enough. Anything more than that is very risky, because the length of a 15-minute candle usually is about 80 pips, 40 to 50 pips long high. Okay, so just now this one was about 40 pips, so I said let's take it as this area lah, enough for TP. Was it there? No, 2390. Okay, my TP was somewhere here. My friend told me it was here. 2390, right? 2390, right? Which is here. He takes it at the highs of this area, alright? Or the low of the previous high, which was here. So I took his word and closed at 2390. And then later on price continued to move up higher at 2393 towards the high shadow of H1, which is this blue box, 2393. Can you see? So that's potentially where price can go. So now price will very likely be playing inside the H1 box. So told ourselves, good trade for today. 2 sessions, London and New York session, 1 for each trade, enough. Let's not be too greedy and want to take more from the markets. The problem with most traders right now, it's not about their skill, it's not about their greed. Sometimes it's over trading. Okay, you don't have to trade every day. You may call yourself an intraday trader, day trader. It doesn't mean day means every day. It's good to just monitor and enter when the opportunity is there, when there is a good and excellent setup, not just for the sake of entering a trade. So discipline, you got to be very persistent, consistent with your rules. Follow your rules. Should not go wrong. Don't let greed take over. Don't let emotions control. You control your emotions. You control your trades. You cannot control where the price is going to go. It's way beyond our control. We do not have a time machine to travel into time, into the future, to look for prices. Alright, all we have is knowledge and skill, and what you need to create is habits. Create good habits for your trading plan. Plan your trades. Okay, plan your trades and follow those plans. Stick to the plan. Stick to your rules. Should not go wrong. Okay, that's all I want to show today on the trades taken and how I analyze multi-time frame from H4, H1 and M15 before an entry. For those of you who like my video, please continue to like, share and subscribe. And please, I'm trying to gain more followers on my TikTok to reach 1,000 before I can proceed with a live streaming. Still very new to this. All I want to do is just share my knowledge out there on trading. Those of you who are still finding it difficult to get consistency or maybe confidence, my suggestion is do a lot of demos. Don't throw your money into opening a real account yet. Play with a lot of demos and try to simulate your demos as close as possible like a real account. Be very disciplined and keep on practicing. Don't be shy, don't be afraid to tell people you're just playing demo. You want to use the word playing, whatever it is. At least you're gaining knowledge every single day. You're not playing a game here, you're actually practicing. You're training yourself to be better and better. So I must say, trading is a very hard thing to do. It's very hard. It's not a quick rich scheme. It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of encouragement. And another advice is never ever share your progress with people. Don't, because the moment you do it, not everybody understand what we're doing here. Most of the time they'll think that you're just wasting time, you don't know what you're doing. You never go through a guru, you never go through coaching, you never go through proper mentorship. You just follow and read whatever you see on the internet, on YouTube, and all these TikTok fellas and all the signals you're following. A lot of negativity. But however you do it, find your niche, find your way to learn the proper technique on trading. Inshallah, one day you will get there, because I've done this a very long time and I'm still not perfect yet. I'm still finding ways to perfect my trades, my entries, and still analyzing on a daily basis every single trade I make, and analyzing them and making sure that I know where my mistakes are and I have to stop repeating it. My problem is I have a lot of discipline issue. I love to open trades, so at this point of time now I'm trying to hold back on every trade I take, minimize my trades, and that will also minimize losses. Technically, just 1-2 trades, 3 trades maximum a day. Like I said, the problem with most people is not about their skill, it's not about their knowledge, it's simply just over trading. All right. So again, guys, please like, share, and follow my page on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. Help me to gain 1,000 followers on TikTok for me to continue with my sharing in order for me to go live someday. All right. Thank you so much for watching and happy trading.